All right. She's ready. She's ready. She's ready. Fired up to go. Welcome to the show, Angela.
Hey,
How you doing? How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing? So
I'm
can we
good. Well,
talk? We ready
yes.
to talk?
Can we talk? Hey. Thank you for coming on the show. Thank you for kicking
Thank
off
you so
tonight's
much.
special edition candidate interviews. Um, and so I'm glad to have you on. So thank you.
Thank you for having me tonight.
Cool. So if you're ready to jump into the questions, I'm ready to, get the conversation started.
Listen, I'm ready.
Let's go. So,
Okay.
Angela, introduce yourself to our audience. Tell us about yourself, your background, and what inspired you to run for Miami Gardens City Council.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Angela Maria Wynter, and I'm running for council seat 4 because I deserve the city deserves a leadership that listens, a leadership that serves, and a leadership that deliver. So, as a small business owner for the last 35 years, I learned about serving the community, hard work, dedication, and putting people together. I'm a mother of 3, a grandmother of 4, and I'm also a widow. But with all said that, I'm
Mm.
here to serve in the beautiful city of Miami Garden. So I need the city of Miami Garden, not just one. I need them to vote for me because I know I'm the best candidate to serve forward in the beautiful city of Miami Garden.
Okay, okay. Thank you for breaking that down and for introducing yourself to the audience. And just so you know, if you see keepers in the audience, that's what we call our viewers and our fans of the Hilo News Can We Talk podcast. So what's up, keepers in the house? I see a few people and I see my mom just jumped on. So my next question, Angela, is why are you the right person for this job? What professional, community, volunteer, or leadership experience have you had that best prepares you to serve on the Miami Gardens City Council? Please share specific examples of what you've done that translates to the responsibilities you'll have if elected.
Okay, I have a degree in building construction, and I just got my teaching degree in the last 3 months. I've been in the school system from 2014. So, leadership is what I believe in. I I work on a lot of organization, and I always been working, I always been giving, I've always been serving the community. So, I really it's already built in because I'm a very hard worker. And when, they always say Jamaicans have like 4 jobs, I'm
Yep.
one of them. I'm really one of them. So, I'm a Jamaican. So, with being a Jamaican, I work really hard. So, I'm always going, I'm always serving, I'm always doing, I believe in the kids. And I know I is a lot of the kids right now, students right now that graduated from Kyle City, they see me in the street and they like look at me and say, "Hey, Miss Winter, how you doing?" And when I look at them, I see the product that I know that they were going down the wrong way, and because of the love I show them, I am so proud to see them going the straight and narrow way right now. So I know I will make a good impact to our city
Thank
if
you
I'm
for breaking that
elected.
down. Thank you. Um, One of the issues residents consistently raise is traffic around Hard Rock Stadium during major events. What solutions would you support to reduce traffic congestion and improve the quality of life for nearby residents while still embracing the economic benefits the stadium brings to the city?
Wow, that is and like a everyday questions, concern, a everyday question about the traffic light, the traffic around the stadium. But I want to work directly with Hard Rock. I want to work directly with Miami-Dade County, with law, with the police officers, and with traffic control to see what kind of study we can have to make the all this traffic, I would say, troubles in the city of Miami Garden be much easier on our resident.
Okay. Thank you for breaking that down as well, Miss Winter. My next question is about Miami Gardens and development. Miami Gardens continues to grow and attract new development. What is your vision for the city's future? What types of development do you support, and how would you balance economic growth with protecting the character of existing neighborhoods?
Okay, the growth in Miami Garden. I remember when we did not have anything. On 183rd, it was the flea market. And now we have
Love the flea market.
now we have a whole mall. So, you know, the growth, I will continue working with the council members, the resident, to make sure the growth get expand in the city of Miami Garden. I want to see we have our own more restaurants, nice dining restaurant. So I want to work alongside with a lot of the business owners and bring in new developers to make business in Miami Gardens, so we don't have to go out and enjoy ourselves. We keep the money in our city.
Okay. Thank you for sharing that as well. And do you have specifically like any ways that you want to like work to attract new development? Like, so I just want to make sure that
Yes,
you know.
to attract new development, bring in different, like as what I say, restaurants, you know, mm, stores, different brand names, different everything different in the city of Miami Garden. So we can, instead of we can have a nightlife here, like how, instead of going out, we can have our own little, you know enjoyment here in the city. And with that, it will keep the homeowner, the resident taxes down, because we are bringing more investment, more business into the city of Miami Garden. So that will help us to keep our taxes down, and we have, more development in the city of Miami Garden.
Gotcha. Thank you. Just wanted to make sure I want to give you a chance to really like share your vision for like the future and attracting new development. But switching gears a little bit, residents often tell us they're concerned about public safety, property taxes, and you kind of just spoke on that right now, illegal dumping and unpermitted campers or RVs being parked in residential yards. Of these issues or others you've heard from residents in your district, which would be your highest priorities and what actions would you take to address them?
Okay, the dumping is one of my main mm, problem right now, because right there on, I think it's 27th Avenue, no, 27th Court, on 151st to 153rd, they have dumping, people dump all the time over there. Don't care. I know that I report it, they come and clean it up, but people still dumping. So I want to make sure I have a system that we stop dumping in our city, because it do not look good. People just throw stuff out on the street, and I'm seeing this back, and it do not make our community look, beautified. So that's one of my main issue about the dumping. The RV situation, I believe that if you have an RV in the back of your yard, make sure you are paying. The city is supposed to, at least you're registered and you're paying some kind of taxes to keep it back there. Make sure you have, and you're registered every year, to make sure you renew it. and not have nobody living inside of the RV. It need to be very safe and well, cover up, and your privacy fence in the back. So I believe, it's not everybody have, like, they go out camping. So I would never say, oh, all the RV to come out, but just like, make sure it's a certain size, and you pay your every year taxes on it. That's what
Thank
I
you.
believe.
Thank you for breaking that down. My next question is about serving on the city council. Serving on the city council can be challenging, especially when residents are frustrated or emotional. How do you personally handle pressure, criticism, and conflict? Can you share an example of a time you had to lead through a difficult situation or respond to a strong public criticism?
Okay, right now, you know, I went viral on Facebook because of
What
something
happened?
I
I'm mad I
posted.
missed this. You went viral?
Yes, so because I posed for the TPS, and they
Mhm.
were going in on me. But guess what? And they were telling me to go home. So it's
Wow.
it's okay. But I learned to stand back and let people vent. Because people gonna vent, and sometimes people just being frustrated at that moment. So at that moment, it's okay. I know how to get that thick skin and don't let people get under my skin, as because it's okay. And I know, working with the council member, I will stay calm. I will
Mhm.
try to step back, because when you have God and when you have peace inside of you, you know when you want to vent, you go in your little closet and scream and come back. You
Mhm.
understand me? So
Sometimes you gotta just get it out.
sometimes you want to get it out, but me, I walk away and then I scream in my car. But sometimes, that's one of the easiest way to kind of control confrontation, you know? So I will know how to deal with that resident who get really frustrated, because I see them every day on the street knocking doors, and I know how they feel. And the first thing they ask me, what you going to do for the city? I said, no, what do you want me to do for the city? It's not about me. It's about serving. So I understand to draw back and let people vent. It's okay.
You. And my next question is kind of piggybacking off of that. Miami Gardens has seen some tense moments during city council meetings, including disagreements between elected officials and exchanges with residents that have sometimes disrupted meetings. What does professionalism on the dais mean to you? And how would you help maintain decorum while still allowing residents to feel heard?
To be let them just express their self. Sometimes you have to express your feeling, and then the person who it's coming to, just sit back and wait. Let that person, because you don't know what people going through every day. Sometimes they
Mhm.
cannot pay their light bill, they cannot pay their water bill, they cannot pay their mortgage. So it's okay to let them vent. When they come and they want to vent, let them vent. Listen and see where you and that person can come together and make one. Come together and make one, because there is no way we can just go back and forth, back and forth. We'll never solve the issue and the problem. So we have to let one person talk. We have to let one person, just come out and do what they have to do. And then you can find a way of solving the problem like that. Because we both can be back and forth. Somebody have to be the quiet one.
Oh, definitely. Thanks for breaking that down. Um, my next question is, every campaign needs a strategy. What do you believe is your pathway to victory in this election? What communications, ideas, or messages do you believe will resonate most with voters?
I'm knocking the doors right now. And every time I go and I see a resident, the first thing they say, I never see nobody show up. I see you. And listening, I have to listen, because if I don't listen, I cannot fix the problem. So I'm going to go out there, and that's what made me different. And because um I'm way different. I'm a friendly person. And so it's easy for me to walk up to someone and talk to them, and people tell me their problem, and I listen. So that's the difference between me and my opponents. I listen, and I am a people person. So everyone, it's okay for them to walk up and talk to me because I will listen.
Gotcha.
I will
Thank you. And we
listen.
have a
That's
few
what made
questions.
me different.
Gotcha, gotcha. Thank you for breaking that down. And Angela, I see some questions coming in from some of the audience, so we're going to ask you that. But this was a question that was asked to the other candidates that I want to make sure that I give you a chance to answer. It's a little fun question. So, someone last week posed the question about Jazz in the Garden. So,
Okay.
what would be, if elected, what would be your dream lineup for Jazz in the Gardens? If now that you're in the council, you have some say, so a little bit into what's going to happen. So, what would be your dream lineup at Jazz in the Gardens?
Okay. All right. I'm Jamaican. So first, there are just not. I will put reggae,
Clock it.
and I will make sure the gospel is one night. So I will have, we have Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I will make sure we have a reggae night, we have a gospel night, and we have an R&B night.
Okay, so you would make Miami, the Jazz and the Gardens into a 3-day event
Yeah,
instead of a
or
2-day
we can
event?
just even break it down even in one day, but we want to make sure we have everybody on the lineup. We need gospel, we need reggae, and we need R&B.
Okay,
So
okay. So you want
everybody
a
got
whole day for each of the genres.
exactly.
Look, I'll take the 3-day Jazz in the Gardens, give a little Essence Fest energy. And here's the thing, I will say this. Beanie Man and Sean Paul have been two of the best artists that have ever touched the Jazz and Garden stage. I don't care what nobody say. Fight your mama. The best energy, the best shows ever. And Kirk Franklin actually did one of the best shows too. So you wanted
Yes.
something with their reggae and the
Yes.
and the
And the
gospel.
gospel. We need that
Yes.
because we want to make sure everybody get what they want. Because we have a lot of Christian faith people live in Miami Garden, and they want to hear gospel. I want to hear gospel
Hmm.
as well. You have a lot of people love reggae, so they want to hear reggae. I want to hear reggae. So you never know. So we want to give everybody a piece of the cake, not just one set. So and not even that, and even the Latinos, they with we have to give them a little piece of the cake too. So we want to make sure everybody get a
Okay,
little,
okay. All right,
so
a little piece of
a
a
little
little
piece.
everybody get a little slice of the music and of the culture. Okay,
Yes,
okay. I
yes.
mean, but that's what your vision is. And you are entitled to it. Thank
Yeah,
you for
but
answering that that,
yeah.
that question. Um, I want to talk to you about what does success mean to you? If elected, what is one measurable accomplishment you hope residents will be able to point to 4 years from now and say, that happened because of my council member?
Affordable housing.
Mm,
I want to make sure affordable housing is one of my main thing. And so when they point at me, they can say, "Oh, she's I'm on."
Oh, you could have. I something fell, and I just
Oh,
wanted to make your full screen so you could keep talking. I'm
okay.
sorry,
Yeah.
but you could finish your thought. I'm
Yes.
sorry.
Affordable housing. And the next one is better police officers. And when I mean better, not just police officers, great police officers that will do their work and will not let our city have that name of murder garden no more. So I want to make sure the police officers are better than what they are today. So I will put in money to make sure we hire good police officers to
Okay.
help our city. So those are one of my main aspect. And with small business, put money. out there get grants for small business. You are a small business owner, so at least
Mhm.
bring in
I
all
need
the
to.
grants so
Yes.
you can expand your business. So that's what is one of my main goals.
Yes.
So
Thank
when
you.
they
And
look
thank you.
back the next 4 years, they can say, "Oh, my councilwoman did this."
Cool. And before we end, my scheduled questions, I actually want to get to a few of the questions in the chat that they have for you. And thank you, L Hughes F5E. I actually wanted to ask about Myrtle Grove Park renovation. This was something that was came up in our other conversation with the candidates running in your race. So, when elected, what will be your priority or what will be your plan to get Myrtle Grove Park open? It's been, more than 8 years, since they've, had any traction over there. So what is your plan for renovations and opening Myrtle Grove Park?
With Myrtle Grove Park is a ASAP. I'm
Mm,
ready to. I get elected, I'm going to start working on that to make sure we don't wait for the next 3 years, 2 years. Let us start, put our heads together, get all the community who, all these, the ed ones in the community with the council members. We all come together and let this work. Let this happen ASAP. It's been closed too long, too long, and we need to get. I will push to get the construction start on Myrtle Grove. Yeah,
thank you.
yes, I will
Um,
do it.
Here's a question from our media, sister over there at Miami Gardens now. What is one thing previous council members done who what is one thing the previous council member who held seat 4 did well that you would continue? And what is one thing you believe could have been done differently that you would improve if elected?
Leslie Estate. She did a good job on Leslie Estate. She did, and for one thing, she could have do to improve a better thing is Myrtle Grove, the park.
Mm,
She could have pushed to get it done more. So I really think that's one of her. So if I get elected, I'm gonna push for that, and I want to continue with Leslie Escape with her whatever she have done. Yes.
okay. Here's another question from Shatoya Johnson. Everybody's going to want something different. You can't satisfy them all. You have to have a vision. What's your vision for the city of Miami Gardens for the next 2 years?
Okay. Everybody have their own issues and their own, yeah, and I cannot. Remember, I have to work with the other city council members, and I will work alongside with them to make sure for the next 2 years we make sure the budget is right. The first thing I want to do is do a budget. Like we want to work on that budget. So that's one of my first thing in office I want to do. Then I want to work alongside with the city council to make sure the traffic light cameras are off. I really, because paying $100 every time you go through, it's not right. And even through the school zone, when schools are not in session, we are fined $100.
Mm,
I don't think it's right. So those are that's one of my main issue and my main concern in the next 2 years. I want to make sure I get done and affordable housing. So I want to make sure I work alongside with the federal government and with the Dade County to find out what kind of grants we can to help our resident with affordable housing. So that is my main goal in the next 2 years. So I can help. I can put forward.
thank you. Let me see what else is in here. We'll take one more question from the audience so we could get ready for our next guest. With the influx of traffic due to increased events within Hard Rock area, what would be implemented in regard to mitigate traffic in the surrounding areas?
Okay. We need different location, and the making sure that we have different do not have the traffic inside of our community. Make sure they have venues that transport people from one end to the other end, so they can find different parking space, so they we can have the trolley to bring them to the Hard Rock. So I want to work alongside that, so that we don't have people who is not belong in our neighborhood, is always back and forth in our neighborhood and make our resident uncomfortable and cannot get in, because you have to go to work and you stuck in traffic. You coming home, you stuck in traffic. No, I want to make sure I put more different routes, and having the trolley transport the people, the events, people who come for these events, into the stadium and out of the stadium, so we can make less traffic troubles.
Okay. Thank you. And our last question. Why should the people of Miami Gardens trust you with their vote? And in 1 minute, make your case directly to the voters watching tonight.
Okay, my name again is Angela Maria Winter, and I want your vote. I want you to elect me, because I serve with dignity, I serve with love, and I serve with passion. And I'm very passionate person, and I'm going to be there for my people, for the resident of the Miami Garden, not just C4, but the whole of the city of Miami Garden. I want your vote. I want to serve you. I want you to teach me what your needs are. Please vote for me. Vote for Angela Maria Winter, seat 4, in the beautiful city of Miami Garden. Punch 165, and it's winter time.
Hey, come on now, winter time. Come on. Look, before you go,
Mhm.
Angela, tell our audience how they could learn more about you, support your campaign, volunteer, donate, social media website, all of those things. Let them know how they can
Okay,
connect with you.
you can connect with me with Facebook, Angela Winter, and we have a link in our bio, in my bio. You can go to. I'm on. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Instagram. Is Angela Winter. I'm on TikTok, and you can go to Angela Winter, Angela Maria Winter. That that come, and you can donate into our AppBlue account, and it's good. It's okay if you donate 5, 10, 20. We need everything, and you can sign up, because we have a volunteer page that you can sign up, and the website again is Winter for Miami Garden. So just go, yes,
Winter4miamigardens.com.
.com.
Okay, I'm gonna put that in the chat for
Yes.
everybody who's watching. Thank you so much. I
Thank you
appreciate you
again
for
to have
coming
me.
on, for
For
your
having
patience. And yeah, we're getting ready for our next candidate. So if she's ready to go, she could give me a thumbs up. Our next candidate interview is going to be Miss Joy Jackson. So yeah, and we got Winter for miamigardens.com on the screen. If you want to learn more, connect with her, you can do that. And if you're
And you
watching
can
on
call
Facebook,
me too at
okay, give them your
305
number.
610 7163. Again, 305 610 7163. And I want to tell everyone, thank you, thank you, thank you. AngelaMarieWinter.com. Go and check me out. And you know I'm fun. So you just reach me and we can chit chat. Remember, thank you for your vote.
Thank you so much, Angela, for your time, and God bless in the race, and may the best person win. Thank you.
Amen.
Amen.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.